good because it's Valentine's Day. We give men one day to fix everything that has annoyed us all year long, and they still manage to drop the ball. How do they do that? Have you ever gotten the single rose? Do you like? I hate the single rose. You know what the single rose tells me? Tells me you have 11 other women to give a rose to. I'm fine with it to give to your mother or your teacher or your sister. That's very kind. But if I have seen your penis, I would like one rose for every time I have to look at it. You know, men think, you do realize this, that men think we're crazy when we get upset about things like that. Because I know men. I'm a female comic. I spend a lot of time with them. I study these chimps like Jane Goodall. And they think we're crazy. We're not crazy, men. Now, set your DVRs. Let them see this right now. We're not crazy. We are emotional and hormonal. You are rational. We are emotional. That's all it is. I have an ex-boyfriend who saw me recently and said, remember when we were dating, how crazy you were? That time you chased me down the street? First of all, stop acting like you're the only man I've ever chased down the street. You're not special. That's the first problem. Secondly, he was running. Who's crazy? What is crazy? I wasn't done talking, and he was running. He was fleeing. It definitely didn't show I was crazy. I think it showed that I was ambitious, that I had stamina, stick-to-itiveness. Here's the thing. Here's why I hate the word crazy. I am 46 years old. I'm the exact age my mom was when we thought she was nuts. The great cold cut fiasco of '85, when my mother was found in the kitchen screaming and crying and throwing all the luncheon meat on the floor at the dog and just yelling, "I'm just a sandwich maker to you people." And now I look at it, I tell you now, I really feel the woman was justified. It was like living with a bunch of Vikings, little plunderers. We were ingrates. Here's the thing. This is just a gift to the men. Sir, this is a gift to you for Valentine's Day. When it comes to emotions, women are like tornadoes and men are like hurricanes. That's why you're having problems with us, because you can track a man's emotions. You know when it's coming. You know when you upset your man. You know exactly how he will behave. But we are unpredictable. Our emotions are you ever been in a tornado? You just sit in the front porch, and all of a sudden something doesn't feel right. Something's off. And then you see it coming. Men, here's the gift. When we are at that level 5, where we are so upset we just want to rip the roof off, just don't say anything. Don't run out and scream, "Calm down, you're crazy." No, the twister will throw you. Just tie yourself to something. Sing a song of worship. That never hurt anybody. Just hold the children in it. I promise you, it will blow over. Out comes a rainbow. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. First of all, that was a killer set. And I heard you were nervous before you came up here. Why?
Because I'm never on anything that this many people see during the day. I'm always on late at night or with live shows late at night where, it's just a little more blue, and I had to be clean, and my family's watching, and then I went on Siri, and I asked Siri how many people watch the show, and it was a lot.
Okay, this is hysterical, because you're on Jenny's Edgy show tonight on Epix, and it's called Dirty, Sexy, Funny, but you just did a very clean set, and you were hysterical. So do you think female comics have to be dirty, or how do you feel about that?
Well, Sherry, first of all, I had grandparents. I know how to be clean. I have a pastor. I can be clean. I don't always have to be dirty. But I think being a good comedian is like being a good hooker. You have to be adaptable. You have to be adaptable. You have to be able to go to the plaza or crawl in the back of a Cadillac. This is the plaza.
Now I gotta ask ask you, I love performing with you, Lynn. You are funny. Now, as comics, we've all had these horrible, horrible auditions. Have you ever had a horrible audition?
She asked me that because she knows. My audition for Dirty Sexy Funny with Jenny.
Yeah.
First of all, what was wonderful about that audition was that Jenny was there.
Okay.
And that's a big deal.
Yes.
For a celebrity to come out and audition you live. And I was very excited. I knew she was going to be there. I got all dressed. I have one little dog at home. I don't have children. I'm not married. I have one little. He's a little abusive Italian man trapped in a dog suit. And he doesn't like when I go out. So I'm leaving and I'm running. I have like 30 minutes to get to the club.
Yes.
And this is gross, but I slipped and I'm like, what happened? He pooped in the hall.
Okay.
And when I fell in it, I don't know how it happened, but it covered, I was like, what? Oh no. And it went all in my hair, all over my clothes. I was like, what am I gonna do? So I had to take a full shower, change my clothes. My hair was wet when I got to the audition. I had different clothes. I looked like a hot mess. And I said, and none of the girls would change spots with me. They're not girls that are on our show tonight. These girls were not being sisterly. And I did, and I got there, and I think Jenny liked it that I was real.
Oh, I love it. We want to thank Lynne Koplitz. Jenny McCarthy's Dirty Sexy Funny premieres tonight on an FX network. And members of our audience, you're going home with a copy. And if you want to see Lynn live tonight, catch her in Scottsdale, Arizona at Stand Up Scottsdale. We'll be right back. Mama, yeah!
Next, a performance from Broadway's The Bridges of Madison County that'll have you feeling the love this Valentine's Day.